Hi guys, this is Mohammed with you. This is MDF IT channel. This is part of series in configuration Windows Server 2016. In this video, I will show you how to deploy a Nano server. In Windows Server 2016, Microsoft released Nano Server, another installation option that is scaled down even further. Nano Server is headless. It has no local user interface, no 30-bit application support, and only the most basic configuration controls. There is no support for remote desktop. To administer the system, you use remote management WinRM, remote PowerShell connection, and management interface WMI tools. A Nano server is ideal for a number of scenarios, like a compute of Hyper-V virtual machine, either in cluster or node, as a storage host for scale-out file server. It's also very frequent to use a Nano server as a DNS server and also a web server running Internet Information Services (IIS) and as a host for applications that are developed using cloud application partner and run in a container or virtual machine guest operation system. Awesome. Let's start. I will mount this. Where is it? There it is. I will mount this ISO. Here we find the Nano server. Click, and here we have a packages to all the packages that we will need. For example, storage, IIS packages, guest packages for to use VM, virtual machine file cluster packages, DNS package defender for security and containers. We are also Nano server image generator. In this folder we have example. We have a Nano server image generator PSM. That's mean PowerShell for PS, and M that's mean module. PowerShell module. We will use it. Now I will copy this folder in my partition. For example, I will choose D, partition D. We may copy. Here I will create a new folder, and I will give him a name like Nano server, and I will copy all the folder. Okay, well, here I have the folder Nano server. Awesome. Well, what after I go to I open Windows PowerShell as administrator. Run as administrator. Click right click here, and I choose run as administrator. Yes, good. Enter in the folder that I will create it. CD server. Up. We will verify the type of execution policy. For this, get okay and unrestricted. Well, here I'm looking for a folder that contain a script. Okay. Okay. Now I will import the module. Import. Okay. Choose one script. There is two scripts. I will choose one. For example, PowerShell module here, or verbose. I should use verbose dash verbose. Okay. Well, now I will create the password of server. For this, I will, for example, ppt dash security string dash string. For example, I choose password. It's just for lab test. Plain text dash force. Okay, good. Now I will create the VHDX. For this, use new nano server image dash media path. Here it's the, I will use F for it's the ISO image. Here I have the DVD drive F. So I will use F, drive F for media path. Dash target. target path for the VHDX dot slash back. I will give him a name. I will give it name. For example, I will choose Nano file. For example, I give him Nano file dot VHDX. Good. Dash. Here I will choose the edition for the server. In my case, I will choose data center. Well, deployment tip. Deployment tip, we have two types of deployment, host or guest. In my case, I will use guest. Guests it's used for a VM, virtual machine, and host for physical machine. Dash compute. I give him name of computer name of machine. Give him Nano IS, for example, Nano dash IS dash administrator password. Here I will use $WT here. I can enable this functionality after, but I will do it now. Enable remote management port. Okay. And I will install also Defender package. Dash package. Here, for example, I will choose package of IIS, this one, just for a copy, without the extension cap, without it. Copy. Okay, good. Come here. Paste. Well. for the packages, if everyone will be able to choose which package they need. In my case, I choose, for example, Microsoft Nano Server IIS package. But you can, for example, choose DNS or storage as you like. There is parameter can't be found that match parameter name enable remote defender. Okay. I given him space here. Convert image processor. Okay. Now I will verify. Okay. It seems I will. There is the file vhdx. 600 megabyte. Now I will create a VM with the disk that I just created. Here in Hyper-V Manager, we just I will close it and show you how to get Hyper Manager. Here we write Hyper -V Manager. Click on Action, New, Virtual Machine, New. Here I will make the name of VM, virtual machine. I will give him Nano IIS. Next, I will choose generation 2, because if I choose, for example, extension VHD, I will choose generation 1, but I will choose here VHDX in the script. So I will choose a second generation. I'll let him 124 megabyte for the memory. Here, each new virtual machine includes a network adapter. You can configure the network adapter to use a virtual switch, or it can remain disconnected. I already create a new switch, external switch, so I will choose it. I will show you later how to create switch in Hyper-V Manager. Here I will choose use an existing virtual hard disk here and give him the path. It is ND Nano server image here, Nano file VHD. Open, next, finish. Okay, I will click on the VM, connect, start. This is a Nano server. Okay. Here we use administrator, administrator, please wait. Okay. This is a Nano server recovery console. Here I have networking. Okay. There is nothing. Okay. And we can change the inbound firewall rules and outbound firewall rules, WinRM, etc. To here we look up, down, scroll, escape, logout. F5 refresh, Control plus F6 restart, Control F12 to shut down, enter, select. Here I will choose, for example, enter to enter and escape to exit, escape, okay, to look out. Setting, here we can choose, for example, to switch, virtual switch manager here, and that is the we can, for example, I will show you how to create a new switch, and we go here, virtual switch manager, one click, and here new virtual network switch, and I will choose, for example, internal create. Here we let him internal network. Okay, apply. Create the virtual switch and okay. I'm here. That not work because here this is an external switch, but here I use the dual band wireless, but I use my Ethernet connection, so I will change it. I will choose Ethernet connection. Okay, apply. Yes. I will change the name. I will give him internal. Apply. Okay. Now I will go to my virtual machine, administrator, pass. Networking normally okay. This is the IPv4 address. Okay, escape, logout. Now I will show you how to manage remotely the Nano server. For this I already prepared a file with some command line, or all the command line I have already used. For this, for example, I will use this command from here. It's the PowerShell of my physical machine, Windows 10. Take some second to authenticate to the Nano server. Okay, I will give him the administrator. Password. Here, okay, I will explain some. Invoke command dash vm name nano. Here I give him the name of the machine, the same name that I will already make it on the Hyper-V manager. Nano dash IIS. Nano IIS dash credential, the creds dash script block, and here I give him the order get service to get all the service in the Nano server. Here I look status running, stopped, running, stopped. For example, I will give you some example. Where is DHCP? Running DHCP client. Display is DHCP client. Display name. Okay. Now I will show you how to get this only the running services. Here the same but to get just running service, where object dollar here we have status. So if I'm looking, for example, for running or stop it by status dash equal for example I am looking for running services. Okay, the PowerShell tell me that there is something missing. I forget to close here. Okay, I give the username and password. Administrator password. Okay, good. Well, here I have just the running service. When management was scheduled DHCP, and I can do the same thing to have the stopped services. I have some services that are stopped. If, for example, if I want if the DHCP is stopped or running, can get the same link command. I should change this, not status, but name. Okay, here I have just only status running, name DHCP, display name DHCP client, and base computer name is Nano -IIS. Okay, I will show you another command line to connect remotely. I write it here. With this command, I am in my computer. For example, here I use Windows 10 physical machine, and from this machine I will connect to my virtual machine Nano server. Now I will connect directly to my Nano server virtual machine. I will use enter ps session dash virtual name Nano. I will change this. Nano IIS credential $creds. Okay, Now I am in my Nano. Look here. Isn't my physical machine, but there is the virtual machine Nano IIS. Can, for example, give him, for example, this command line: get service. Okay, I have the same result, but here I am used invoke command and dash vm name nano server credential, and here I just give him the get service because I am inside the virtual machine. If I for example, if I will sort just running or stopped services, the same thing. Get object, where object. Equal stop it. There is okay. I have here the stopped services. Sometimes we won't limit the consumption of resources, or there are viruses put the processor 100%. For these two cases, we use the following command. Here I am in my physical machine, not I just write exit, and now I am in my physical machine. There is problem. Why? Change the name. Nano IIS. Okay, now with this command, set vm processor dash vm name nano IIS dash enable host resources protection $true. Now this functionality is enabled. The consumption of resources will be limited. But this is the end of this video. If you like this tutorial, don't hesitate to subscribe, share and like to encourage me to make other videos. Si vous avez aimé cette vidéo, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, partager et liker la vidéo. Ça va m'encourager à faire d'autres tutos pour vous. أصدقائي، إلا عجبكم هذا الفيديو ما تبخلوش علينا باشتراك، إعجاب ومشاركة الأصدقاء ديالكم باش تعم الفائدة. يلا تلاحوا.